Hey, so I decided I wanted to get on here and be real with you guys for a second because it's been a rough week. And I wanted to record this outside, but it's raining and it doesn't seem to be stopping. So I'm in the car again. It's going to be Car Chronicles in a minute. So I think I've said this before. I'm going through a breakup and it's very recent. And last week was so hard to record. Like, I don't even know how I popped out videos because I was really going through it. To be transparent, going through it, like loss of appetite, waking up in the middle of the night, not being able to go back to sleep, crying a lot. It's just been a rough week. And I kept trying to figure out, like, why is this so hard? Like, why? I've gone through a ton of breakups. Like, the worst breakup I ever went through was my ex-fiance, who I was with for like 5 years. That was the worst. And it took me months to get over that. But this time, we haven't been together for, years, but we've been together for quite some time. And I come to the realization that I think it's so hard for me because I wasn't ready. I just wasn't ready. And I think sometimes when you're the person that's not ready to break up, it's so much harder. Some of you might be saying, well, duh. But no, it's not just that. It's part of me knew it was a possibility of this relationship ending at some point. But I think it was just the way that it ended that I wasn't prepared for. It's like if someone cheats or if someone is moving on with someone before well, that's cheating, but you know what I'm saying? Like maybe they didn't sleep with the person, but they entertained the idea of another person before breaking it off with you. And that hurts. It hurts like hell. And I just wasn't ready. I wasn't prepared to let go of that person. And going through this, I was just thinking, like, there's so many other people going through breakups much worse than mine. I'm sure divorces, all kind of things, years and years of being with someone. You might have kids with that someone. But I just know heartbreak is universal. We all go through it. And I just was trying to figure out how to cope. I'm really trying to figure out how to cope. Because there's times where I've had breakups where it's been like, bye-bye. Like, I was ready for it to be over. Like, I didn't care. No hard feelings. Never shed a tear. No reaction whatsoever. This is just different. I don't know why it's so different. And I think that's what's bothering me. I'm just like, okay, what is happening here? Why do I feel like this? Why is this so hard for me? And nobody can really answer that for me. I don't know. I'm probably never going to have the answer to that of why this was more difficult than any other time. But part of it too is that I'm going to try and say this without getting emotional. I am losing a friend. And that's the hardest thing. Like the romantic relationship, of course that's hard. You miss the spending time together. You know the things that you do when you get together, or you cuddle up and watch a movie, or we used to talk for hours, or laughing, or cooking together. Of course you miss that. But this person was a friend, and I think that makes it even harder because you share things with your friend. They're that safe space. You go to them for things. They understand things that maybe other people don't know about or don't understand. They get it. And losing a friend on top of losing your romantic partner when you weren't ready for that is very, very difficult. And last week recording, I was looking back at my videos and I was just like, okay, I got through it. Hopefully they like the video because honestly, I was not in the mood to record. I was not in the headspace to be smiling and happy. And I just wasn't there. But I wanted to make it happen because I had started this YouTube channel and I was like, I'm gonna go hard in the paint. Like I'm ready for this. And then this happened, the breakup happened, and it just threw me off completely. I was like I didn't even want to record. I was just like, I don't want to do this. I'm done. But then I'm like, okay, no, you can't let this consume your whole life where you don't do what you've been dreaming of doing for a long time. Because I've had 2 other channels. I had a channel with my daughter, and she wanted to end it when she went to high school. And then she was like, Mom, you should start your own channel. Started that channel, and then I wasn't consistent. And so then I decided, after watching a million videos, Brandy, get back on there. You can do this. And so then this happened, and I was like, okay, I can't let life hold me back. But then I was like, well, this is actually a journey I should share. I should share this because other people are going through heartbreak, and they understand you may not want to get on here and record because you're going through it. So, I'm watching this lady. She just took her kids out rollerblading. Mind you, it's raining pretty hard. But, hey, get them out the house, I guess. They're so cute. But anyway, because I'm about to walk with an umbrella. I had to get out and walk. That's what I wanted to talk about too, about how to get through it, how to cope. And one of them for me is walking. I'm going to walk until my legs hurt, basically, because that's all I can do right now to keep my mind clear. But one thing also that you shouldn't do is discuss your breakup with everyone. I learned this the hard way, but we've all got to learn sometime. And the thing is, the reason why I say this is because everyone has different things going on in their life. You don't know who is miserable and misery loves company. You don't know who genuinely is sorry you're going through this and wants to help you. You don't know who secretly wants you to, is praying for your downfall. You just don't know. And a lot of people don't necessarily know the other person who's in the relationship. So you can't confide in everyone about your breakup. You just can't. Maybe find those 1 or 2 people who you can really talk to, and they'll listen and they're honest with you about your faults and the other person. But you can't talk to everybody about it. It's just not a good idea. Sorry. I know you're going to want to. Trust me, I've been going to work having to hide my emotions because I'm dying inside and not wanting to be there. But I hope this reaches someone and they understand that you're not the only person going through heartbreak. Everyone's has gone through it or is going through it. And it's just a process that you have to go through. You have to feel all of the feelings. And that's what I've been doing this past week. Unfortunately, it's felt terrible. Like I said, there's been times I didn't want to eat. I woke up in the middle of the night, not able to go back to sleep. I'm crying randomly. I just got to go through it. And time supposedly heals all wounds. So we'll see. But, yeah, I just had to get on here and talk about that. Like I said, I think it's just missing my friend. That hurts even more. But you can't control what someone else does. You can't control if someone cheats or if someone moves on or if someone, you can only control you. So you've got to deal with yourself and how you get through it. It's hard being in a relationship. I'm telling you, after this one, I was single for 7 years before him. And I'm thinking about being single for the rest of my life because the vulnerability that you have to be in a relationship, it's just not for me. I don't like that someone has my heart and my feelings and emotions and your life almost in their hands. And if they don't give a damn, if they don't care, they can do anything they want with that. And then you're just left with the pieces. With the broken pieces, So Be careful who you get in a relationship with. Be careful how you go about being in a relationship. Be careful who you talk to about your breakup. Be careful who you talk to about your relationship and your breakup. But all right, that's all I have to say for this video, and I'll see you guys next time.